Ella the gentle giant. In the heart of the great whispering forest, where the trees swayed like dancers and the rivers sang soft lullabies, lived a young elephant named Ella. She was not only the largest creature in the forest but also the gentlest. Her soft gray skin carried the scent of wildflowers, and her big round eyes were full of kindness. Ella loved helping others. When monkeys needed to cross rivers, she let them ride on her back. When baby birds fell from their nests, she carefully lifted them up with her trunk. Even the shy deer came close to her, for they knew she meant no harm. But not everyone appreciated Ella's gentle ways. One day, a new animal arrived in the forest, a sleek, quick, talking jackal named Zero. Zero was clever, and strength wasn't in size but in wit. He loved to be admired. He would tell stories of faraway lands, exaggerate his bravery, and boast about how, why does everyone love that clumsy elephant? Zero sneered one evening to a group of animals. She's slow, she's quiet, and she doesn't even know how to roar. The younger animals began to laugh nervously. Some even started to ignore Ella. They were curious about Izaro's wild tales and began to believe that perhaps being loud and clever was better than being quiet and kind. Ella noticed the change. The forest felt different, colder, somehow. She still offered help, but fewer animals accepted it. Some giggled behind her back. Her heart, big as it was, began to feel heavy. One night, dark clouds gathered over Whispering Forest. A storm unlike any before rolled in. Lightning cracked, breaking its banks. The sky and the winds howled through the trees. The river, calm and gentle just that morning, roared with fury. Animals panicked. Nests were blown away, burrows flooded, and the trees many called home began to fall. Zero, who had been boasting about his bravery, was nowhere to be found. But Ella did not run. She stood tall, using her body to shield smaller animals from flying branches. She lifted trouble. She stood like a gray mountain logs that blocked the paths and carried the tiniest creatures on her back to higher ground. With each wave of calm, steady, unshakable. But all the animals were safe, thanks to Ella. When the storm finally passed, the forest lay in silence. Trees were broken, and the river had carved new paths. One listened to him. They had seen the truth with their own eyes. Zero slinked back the next morning, pretending he had simply gone to scout the edges of the forest. But no, the animals gathered around Ella, their hearts full of gratitude and guilt. Action. It's in kindness. We're sorry. Ella, whispered a young squirrel. We forgot that real strength isn't in words or noise. It's in always. Ella smiled, her eyes soft. She didn't scold them. She didn't mention their laughter or how they'd ignored her. She simply said, we all forget sometimes, but the forest is our home. And we must care for each other. From that day on, Ella wasn't just the gentle giant of Whispering Forest. She was its heart, elephant who didn't need to roar to be heard. And though Zero still tried to impress with his tales, everyone knew who the real hero was. The quiet, steady,